We are currently living in a country that is divided on the issue of marijuana legalization. There are 25 states in the District of Columbia that currently have laws that legalize marijuana in some form. The rest of these states are slowly following suit as new laws are being proposed. As these laws come into effect, the benefits of legalizing marijuana is becoming more prevalent. Marijuana should be legalized because it has proven medical benefits, it will generate tax revenue, and it will keep nonviolent marijuana offenders out of jail or prison. If marijuana was legalized, the tax on marijuana sale could be an effective way for any state to generate new tax revenue. The first year of recreational marijuana sales in Colorado generated the state $76 million in tax revenue. In 2015, just a year later, this number grew to $135 million in tax revenue for the year. This tax revenue could be used by states through scholarships for low-income students, improvements in the public schools, maintaining public roads, programs for the homeless, and creating new jobs. With $135 million in tax revenue, the state of Texas could supply 6,103 low-income students with a 2-year scholarship to the University of Texas. This would be a great opportunity for students to get a great education even if they may not be able to afford it for themselves. In Aurora, Colorado, $1.5 million that was generated from a tax on recreational marijuana sales was set aside for supporting homeless people. Texas would benefit significantly through the tax revenue generated on recreational marijuana sales. That's not the only benefit the state of Texas would have. As marijuana legalization spreads throughout the United States, the medical benefits have become more evident, and doctors are beginning to respect marijuana more as a legitimate treatment. Marijuana contains over 500 natural compounds. Cannabinoids are responsible for marijuana's effect on the body and the reason why medical marijuana works to treat symptom-related ailments. Charlotte Figi suffered from Dravet syndrome, or severe epilepsy starting from infancy. 3 months after being born, she started having seizures, and the doctors could not help. For 5 years, they searched for a treatment with no success until her father came across a video of a boy with Dravet syndrome successfully being treated with medical marijuana. After having tried everything, Charlotte's parents decided to try medical marijuana. They searched out a strain of marijuana that was high in CBD, the cannabinoid that is proved to stop seizures, but low in THC, the cannabinoid that produces the psychoactive effect or high. After having difficulty finding such a strain of marijuana, they found the Stanley Brothers, a group of medical marijuana growers with a specialized strain that is high in CBD and low in THC. Charlotte's parents took the marijuana to a friend and had it processed into a refined oil. This oil could then be rubbed into her gums and on the palms of her feet instead of smoking. Charlotte gets a dose of the marijuana oil twice daily. Since beginning her treatments, Charlotte is only having 1 to 3 seizures a month and is developing cognitive functions to match her age. Although the claim that CBD can help stop seizures is backed up by Charlotte Figi's story, we need scientific evidence and mass trials before the claims can be considered factual. According to federal laws, marijuana is still considered illegal, which makes running clinical studies on marijuana a very difficult thing to do. Medical marijuana has also become a very viable option to treat post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. This condition can occur when a person has witnessed a natural disaster, war, violent personal assault, or other life-threatening event. Veterans who come back from war and suffer from PTSD are finding that the medicine that they are being prescribed is doing more harm than anything. The drugs that they were giving them, they couldn't get up in the morning, said Army First Sergeant Gregory Westbrook. Most of the guys weren't the type of soldiers who had issues before Iraq or even in Iraq, but they bring them back and put them on these drugs and they're falling asleep in the chair. There was no way they could function, especially in a civilian job, so maybe marijuana is an alternative. If the medicine being prescribed is causing more problems in daily life, I believe that we should begin searching for other options. Medical marijuana could be the option that people have been looking for, if only proper testing could be done. If controlled studies took place, the society may feel more at ease using a non-traditional treatment method once they have seen proven results. Although long-term marijuana use may have some adverse effects over the years, users may decide that the problems associated with marijuana are easier for them to live with than the medications they were previously taking. Unfortunately, many people who have decided to make marijuana their chosen medicine are now facing marijuana charges or sitting in prison because marijuana is still considered federally illegal. As marijuana legalization is quickly spreading throughout the country, the benefits of marijuana are making headlines. By legalizing marijuana, we would benefit in tax revenue, help thousands of people with different illnesses find an alternative medicine to the traditional prescriptions, and help out veterans. Marijuana legalization could also bring an estimated $6.7 billion in tax revenue for the United States, which is much needed revenue in our economic state.